Hi everyone, welcome to Advice to Think Twice. This is Monica and I'm doing our November readings. Thank you for joining me. Welcome if you're new to the channel. Please make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe if you haven't already. And thank you to everyone who's been doing that and showing me support. This is going to be for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. And as always, I'm reading the energy, so keep an open mind, take what resonates, and disregard the rest. And be sure to watch all your signs in order to get all the messages that may pertain to you in these general readings. And if you'd like a private reading just for you, all that information is below. Taurus, I'm using the Chrysalis Tarot deck and clarifying with the Spirit Animal Oracle and the Vintage Wisdom Oracle. Okay, so let's jump in here, see what we have for Taurus in the month of November 2021. Taurus in November 2021. Okay. Oh God, my boys are at it. Vivi, Vivi. Oh, sorry. There's about to be a fight. Okay, 10 of Cups in your current situation. The Devil as the challenge. Interesting combination. The 8 of Swords crowning you. The Empress in the foundation. The 8 of Pentacles in the past. The 3 of Swords in the near future. 7 of Swords and how you see yourself. Sorry, 7 of Wands and how you see yourself, 7 of Swords in your environment. Sorry, they're called differently in this deck. The 9 of Wands in your hopes and fears. And the King of Cups in the outcome. Bottom of the deck, we have the 2 of Cups. So, mirrors in this deck are cups. Scrolls are swords, spirals are wands, and stones are pentacles. So with the 2 of Cups at the bottom of the deck, there's a focus on one-to-one connections, okay, whether that is romantic or professional or otherwise, okay. And we have the 10 of Cups in your current situation. So this talks about contentment, harmonious relationships, a happy family life. It could be attending family gatherings, weddings, a focus on family at this time, but it's just overall a time of contentment, right? Emotional contentment. The challenge is the Devil. So I feel like someone's coming in to tempt you, pretty much, okay? So Taurus, I'm going to caution you right now. Someone's coming in to tempt you to step out on a commitment. That could be a romantic relationship, okay, but it could also be any other kind of commitment that you've made, a promise that you made, okay. It is something that would be long term, and with the Devil there's something tempting you to not keep your commitment. In the foundation, the reason for everything, we have the Empress, Taurus energy, Libra energy. So for some of you, this is someone is envious of you. Someone is envious of what you have, be that a happy relationship, a happy family life, or a lot of you're very popular at work, okay. Everyone has something very nice to say about you. You're very well seen, okay. And I feel like someone wants what you have, or at least wants for you not to have it, as if that makes them have it. You know what I mean? In the past, we have the 8 of Stones, the 8 of Pentacles. So this just tells me that you've worked very hard to be where you are. And there's a level of achievement and a level of completion as a result of your very hard work. The 8 of Scrolls, or the 8 of Swords in your mind, tells me that you are not aware, you don't see this, you don't see the game behind this person, behind this person's words. In other words, you're not aware that someone's trying to manipulate you, you're not aware that someone's trying to tempt you, and the reasons behind that, okay? they may be telling you things that make you feel stuck in your current situation, but your current situation is a happy one. Does that make sense? It's the kind of situation where, let's say, for example, you're in a happy relationship and someone comes in and starts talking to you about how long-term commitments weigh you down, and they're a restriction, they're a cage, and you've got a ball and chain on your leg now, right? Because that's the terms they speak in. They're not going to tell you it's a beautiful thing to have someone who loves you just as much as you love them, and you have mutual support, and you have your best friend with you all day. You know what I mean? So it's that kind of conversation. Same thing with, you know, you're doing so well at work and someone comes in and it's like, oh, why would you even work so hard? What are they paying you? Is that even worth it? You know what I mean? So just be careful who you listen to. Because we do have, oh, it's spirals, it's not swords. Okay, we have the Three of Wands in your near future. I thought it was swords. You have the Three of Wands in your near future. So the Three of Wands tells me that you're turning your back on something and heading into new territory, or at least entertaining, contemplating new territory. Now, it is a 3. So for some of you, I do feel like you're entertaining what this person is trying to tell you, okay? So I want to caution you against that. And how you see yourself, we have the 7 of Wands. I feel like they have put you on guard. They have put you in a defensive position. The things that they're telling you make you feel like you're a victim, or they make you feel like you're under attack, or they make you feel like you're being taken for granted, and they're putting you in this fighting stance, okay? In your environment, look, you have the 7 of Swords. So Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy, but doesn't necessarily have to be. It's someone who knows exactly what to say, what buttons to push to get you to either fight their battle for them or for you to sabotage yourself, okay? And this is what's in your environment. This person's in your environment. The 9 of Wands is in your hopes and fears. I feel like you're really being pushed to the edge of something here, Taurus, where you're trying to hold on and you're trying to do the right thing with the 9 of Spirals, and you're trying to hold your ground, as in not give in to whatever this person's trying to tempt you with. And you're hoping that you're doing the right thing. In the outcome, we do have the King of Cups. So that is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. So I feel like, as we start off with Cups, right? So I feel like for the most part, you're able to kind of fend off this devil energy. Okay, you're able to stand your ground, not give in to temptation, and hold steady, okay, in the situation that you're in, because you recognize it to be a steady situation, a loving situation, a prosperous situation, okay? So this, not all of you are going to be dealing with this, obviously, but for those of you that are going to be dealing with this is your heads up, okay? That's why this message wanted to come through. And it could be a coworker, it could be someone in your family, or just someone external to you who portrays themselves as a friend, as someone who has your back. And they're trying to plant fear in your head, and they're trying to plant doubt in your head, and they're trying to make you sabotage your own situation, okay? And yes, it can be someone trying to seduce you, or it can be someone trying to get your job, because they're going to make you make a scene or make you slip up, okay? And then they're going to step in and say, well, Taurus is doing a lousy job, I could do this better, you know? Or it's just someone who likes to stir the pot. They like to cause drama, they like to cause fights. That's what makes them feel in control and makes them feel like they're on top of everyone and they're the best, you know what I mean? Because they can manipulate whoever they want. Good news, like I say, is I think you're going to see through this person, because in the outcome we have the King of Cups. So we start with cups, we end with cups, okay? And this is mature energy. This is in control of your emotions. This is listening to your own wisdom. And like I say, you're fighting this. 7 of Wands, 9 of Wands. You're fighting this, okay? And you're fighting them off. Okay. let me clarify the Three of Wands in your near future. So we have the Knight of Pentacles and the Emperor. So we have the Emperor and the Empress. So for some of you, it's definitely going on in a romantic relationship. For us others, this is going on with family, and this is some sort of sibling rivalry taken too far, no matter how old you are. The Knight of Pentacles in this deck is called the Illusionist. Isn't that interesting? Okay. And it's someone who wants your position, or they want your money, or they want your job, your partner. And I feel like they're making promises to you. Okay, with the Three of Wands, Knight of Pentacles, and the Emperor, they're making promises to you. You could make more money over here. You could gain more over here. Or again, they are trying to tempt you to stray away from the plan, to stray away from the strategy, or to stray away from whatever commitment the Knight of Pentacles represents for you. Tell me more about this devil energy. How will Taurus know who they are? Temperance. So we have Sagittarius energy, we have Capricorn energy. You've known this person for a long time is also what I feel with Temperance. I also see the two fish here, so Pisces could also be coming up for some of you. Or someone who has a bit of a drinking problem as well, okay, is coming up here. What's the Eight of Swords crowning you and how you see things? The Eight of Wands. So yeah, you're not aware of what this person is doing. They're talking about you to everyone else. They're bombarding you with information so that you don't have enough time to check the information. Eight of Swords, Eight of Wands. Okay? Because if you were to check whatever they're telling you, you'll see that it's false, right? So just be careful with that. King of Cups in the outcome. We have the King of Scrolls, or the King of Swords. And the Six of Swords. Yeah, you're walking away from this. It could be air sign that you're walking away from, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This could also be an energy where you're serving someone papers, or you're threatening someone to take them to court, or to call the police on them, or to get a restraining order on them. Or you don't necessarily have to be doing that, but it's enough for you to threaten them with it, for them to back off, because I do see you leaving this difficult situation behind with the Six of Swords. Or this could also be where you seek legal advice, legal counsel, or you go to the source of whatever they're telling you and check the facts, and that will make them kind of disappear, because then everyone will know, they'll be exposed, everyone will know what they're doing. Does that make sense? So a bit of a messy situation here. This could also be, if it's a legal situation, this is someone trying to sabotage you and trying to sabotage the situation so that they win, or at least that you don't get what you deserve. Does that make sense? This is someone who in that mindset. If I can't have what I want, then I don't want you to have what you want, no matter that it's what you deserve, no matter that that's what's fair. Okay? And again, this is someone you've known for a long time, so that's why you're hesitant to take them to court. That's why you're hesitant to get that restraining order right away. That's why you're hesitant to report them. Because you keep giving them chances and you keep trying to be patient with them. This could even be going on within a relationship where the third party is someone's addiction to drinking or any other substance. And they just keep causing drama and they want to take you down with them. And this is you divorcing them, serving them papers, or threatening them, you either get help or we're done, or, you know, that kind of conversation. Because you are walking away from this person no matter who they are. Because I feel like it's got to that point where I don't care who you are, I can't deal with this anymore, it's not fair on me, you're never going to change. I need to cut you out of my life. Or I need to expose you. And then at least no one's going to listen to what you have to say, so you won't have any more power to spread lies. you are going to have to take action with this. I feel like with the Eight of Swords and the Eight of Wands as well, some of you have been trying to, not necessarily that you're in denial about it, but you've been trying to avoid having to do something about it. You've been trying to almost like, you know, give it time and it'll go away on its own. Or don't react to this, they'll get bored and stop trying. Or something along those lines, right? But unfortunately, they're just going to keep going. So you're going to have to take action here with the Eight of Wands to either expose them or to give them some sort of an ultimatum or to just cut ties and walk away. Okay? So let's get you some additional advice from the Spirit Animal Oracle. Additional advice for Taurus on how to deal with the situation for their highest good. Okay. Wolf Spirit. Yeah, turn knowledge into wisdom. So this is telling you this isn't anything new. You already know who this person is. You already know their game. I do feel like for the most part it's someone that you keep giving chances to, and they keep doing the same, only a little bit worse every time. And that's telling you, and the wolf spirit is also kind of, you know, walk alone. Detach from this. Trust your instincts as well. White Raven Spirit. Trust in the magic. So trust your instincts. Trust your intuition. Trust in the magic for me is like, you know, things that you can't necessarily prove, things that you can't necessarily convince others of. You either believe it or you don't, right? So trust your intuition. You won't be able to make this person see the truth. You won't be able to make this person suddenly change for the better. Trust your instincts. Okay, one more. Flamingo Spirit. Embrace the in-between. Yeah, this is like transition. It's time to transition from one thing to another. Don't be afraid of the change is the message here. Don't be afraid of walking away from this. Don't be afraid of ending this cycle, whether it means you walk away or you expose someone or you give someone an ultimatum or you stop giving someone chances. Okay, don't be afraid of the change. The change needs to happen. Snake Spirit, time to heal. Yeah. You have to leave the snake behind and heal from everything that, you know, they've been doing in your life. But 2 5s, right? 55. It's time to change this situation. It won't change on its own. It won't go away on its own. This person will not see the light. This person will not do right by you, unfortunately, Taurus. And you already know that, so it's just, you just have to listen to your instincts. Okay? Additional advice for Taurus for November. And I don't usually pick up on these types of scenarios in my readings, but it's very strong, so it needs to be heard, okay, for a few of you, but it needs to be heard. And if you make no sense with this, just watch your other placements, okay? This is definitely, it's important for those of you who are dealing with the situation. It's important that you receive this message, even if it's not that many of you. And please let me know if you are dealing with this, okay? Additional advice for Taurus from the Vintage Wisdom Oracle. Additional advice for Taurus. Go to cards. Yeah, look, Shadow Self and Power. Bottom of the deck, Wisdom. So again, wisdom, wisdom, wisdom. Trust your instincts, trust your wisdom. You've learned from this. You know everything about this situation. This is also telling you that there's nothing more for you to learn here, okay? That means there's no room for growth. There's no new information that will be coming in. It's only going to get worse progressively, but you already know what it is. It's going to keep going down the same path, okay? That's what that means as well. Shadow Self. Someone is just a toxic person. I'm sorry, I don't know who they are in your life, but they're just a toxic person. They're lost, and you can't help them by doing what you've been doing. That has been enabling them. The way to help them is either to let them hit rock bottom, remove yourself from the situation completely, because they're leaning on you, they're feeding on you one way or another. Or if they've gone beyond that, it's just time to cut ties. Give the situation some room. Maybe they hit rock bottom. That's what's going to open their eyes. or your absence is going to force them to address what they've been trying to hide from or run away from. And for those of you, unfortunately, you're dealing with someone who's just on a downward spiral, okay? And you can't help them. They need professional help. And also, they need to accept the help. They need to want to be helped. And that's not something you can do for them, okay? And power. You have to protect yourself at this point. It's gone too far. You have to use your power to protect yourself. To set up boundaries. To enforce those boundaries. Whether that's ultimatum, restraining order, or taking power in the situation from this person and exposing them. Okay, it'll be different for everyone, but let me know, okay, if you're dealing with this situation. And if you are, I hope this reading helps you. I'm looking forward to your thoughts, okay? But you do have power in this situation, okay? Don't let them make you think you don't, whoever they are. There's always something you can do, okay? Whether it's something you can do to turn things around, or it's about walking away or cutting ties or whatever. But there's always something you can do, okay? So I hope this helps you, all right? And like I say, if this doesn't resonate with you, just watch your other signs, okay? This was a bit of a specific message because someone really, really needed to hear it, okay? So I hope that's you. If it is, let me know down below, okay? Wishing you the best of luck. Make the most of the month, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.